Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Thank you for the resub, New York Snark Exchange. I really appreciate it. And hello, Scarth Mahart. So I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I had this idea for this character designs I wanted to work on. So I said, heck it, maybe some time with the cutie pies will help fluff me up because your girl ain't doing well. Life has been quite booley. So the plan for tonight is we are going to be doing some character design. As you can see, we are very, very much leaning towards Kamina from Gurren Lagann. But we're designing the male, and if we have time, the female forms of my nanomachine swarm, Omega. They, them pronouns, emphasis on the plural. As they are a consensus consciousness. So we are going to be jamming out to the last seahorse as we check out some hot shirtless boys with blue hair. If you have any questions, just let me know. Any feedback. We did some, before stream start, I did some initial, just trying to get some body ideas out there. We, the big question is going to be, how slutty do we dress this, this shirtless blue boy? Because, you know, that is the NB form of Omega. And so I want it to be a combo of the male and female designs. This is the full body that Isabella Ooze did and gave to me today. So this is their outfit. It's all made of them. It's all metal. So I'll just do this here. First, I'm gonna turn on the last seahorse. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Okay, there we go. So let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. So, like, for example, for the female version, I was planning on, like, whoop, I already fucked up. Like this, like how it's currently like a crop top and then like a skirt. I was planning on that being a full dress. So for the female version, it'd be a full dress, and then instead of the undercut, it's gonna be like long hair. So as you can see with Kamina's hair, that's actually pretty damn good for like being like the full head of hair version of this. So that's going to be obviously some short, kind of wild, spiky hair. And we are perhaps considering for the male version to have them wear pants. So those are just some of the things for combining it. So that way, you know, the thigh highs will be from the femme version, and kind of a mix of this like thing will be the pants. Still gonna be barefoot because we love our feet in this household. And then I'm debating if I want the veil to be all versions. I know I want the female version to have like a veil. I was thinking maybe doing like a mask for the male, like male be like just a lower jaw mask. maybe? I don't know. So I'm just trying to figure out things to blend from both of their designs. So one of the things I was adding in is we got these like energy lines that I do that go between like various seams basically in the person. And then we gotta get our little elf ears. And then these will have little, you know, little shiny doodles on them. Little ancient runic code stuff. Hey, Master Fail, welcome, welcome. Gotta keep that impassive I'm a robot face. And down here. For our Elfin Nation, it's the famous artist Obsidia McDoodles. That's what they call me. Obsidia McDoodles of the McDoodle family. And so part of the sluttiness I was thinking, we'll go to a different layer for this, was, so, you know, we've got Omega wears like a crop top. So Omega wears this like high neck, open arm, like crop top. Hey Turkey Fluffs, welcome. I mean, I gotta shout people out. Scarth, could you please shout out the New York Snark Exchange and Turkey Fluffs for me? So that's like, this is what Omega wears, is basically a crop top. So I was thinking instead for the guy to maybe just do it as like maximum, like fucking man titty, and have it be like a thing just on the top part of his chest to like be full bara exposure. So there we go. It'd be like that, basically. How goes art? Well, we just started. That's how it goes. Thank you, Scarth. I appreciate it. So yeah, we could go that way as like, and then we could also connect it like a real slut. To be like, you know, the gloves basically. So, the man titties. Yep. So that's one idea, is like that kind of like super crop, maybe going over shoulders thing. Another idea is to make it like a leotard. So it would probably be like this, and then like going down there. So that would be another idea, is a leotard for some side booba. It could be a real slut down here and give him like fucking like jury from like Street Fighter style pants. So like where they've got like these massive like exposed sides basically. So that's an idea. If you guys have any opinions, let me know. I'm just kind of spitballing concepts. We might try like doing one with the leotard and like one with the other slut getup. We'll see. Now we're just gonna go back over. But no matter what, there's going to be some well-defined man titty available. Because I know what I'm about. This is actually only the second guy I've ever drawn. And by drawn, I mean mostly just tracing it right now. Since this is just the design stage. Probably shouldn't draw nipples, just in case. Just in case Twitch get uppity. But yeah, usually I don't draw men because I got into art to draw tits, but you know, I liked the concept of having the literal gender fluid. So I had to do it. And then I realized that Kamina is literally like the perfect man for this character. Just in like visuals. He even has blue hair, like come on. Obsidia's boy love artist are confirmed. You know me, Scarth. I love gay sex as much as the next gal. I don't want to do... I keep like wanting to do a belly button, and then I have to remember, no, a belly button makes no sense on this robot. Titties I can at least go with for cosmetic purposes, but... like, I have no real justification for giving him a fucking belly button. Gotta get these bleaks in here. So the way I was doing the abs previously on Omega is like going hyper defined, with the kind of rationale that there's going to be a lot of hard angles with a robot, just to emphasize the artificial nature of them. And then our shoulder. Already did that arm. Two. Little forearm doodles. Ah. And then this is basically our wrist, so we can close that off for now. Alright, so we have the beginning of our doodle. So we're going to give him the distinctive energy lines that go across his face like Omega, except theirs are on them differently, so we gotta have a little spice to distinguish the different forms. And then probably, I guess now we should go to clothing. Alright, so we're gonna try doing a slutty, the slutty, like, fucking, God, why am I blanking on the word? Like just the top part. So we got Bara action fully exposed. And then I was thinking of like making it real crop copy. And then so we're gonna go there. Maybe like is this perhaps too slutty? Like, what is this even the purpose of this at that point? So we got like the fucking neck covered. Yeah, I would have to be like, I have to do the whole top part. It's gonna be ridiculous if I don't. So just the tippy top. And so then we would do the, like Omega has this kind of like cross like thing because it forms like this line going down. So say like that. And God, what if it's mesh? What if it was mesh? So we would be presumably erasing this. and making like these parts like mesh, basically. So it would be mesh, mesh, and then we could do just the circle around the shoulders before it turns into a set of long gloves. Outside the virus, sometimes you want to dress a little spicy. I agree. Oh, actually, I was thinking that reminds me. I was actually thinking of giving him like just the fingerless gloves, like just the glove part, because Omega has these very long, basically shoulder length fingerless gloves. And that was a design I was going to take from the female part. So I was thinking for the male part, just like, I don't know, we got a hand. And so this would be fingerless. Wait, where is the thumb? Thumb and over here would be like that. And so we would do some nice little energy lines. And we gotta go over here. Something like that for the energy lines, short gloves. You gotta do fingerless gloves. Part of the shtick of Omega is, since they're a nanomachine swarm, they can basically transform their body into any weapon they want, which they use to tear people apart on a molecular level. So having your fingers and your feet exposed is actually important. And so then we would go like, hey there, Sloot. Could have like this actually be an energy line going down, and then we could have some like fucking slut lines for that. Or actually, we can make them like going along the side. I don't like that as much. I think it needs to be more form-fitting. So... Are we thinking an arrow just pointing to the dick? That would be funny. The wrong thing. I do like his tattoo setup. So like, I don't know, doing it like literally an arrow to his dick. Entering that avatar state, yeah. Now I can't unsee that it's an arrow directly to his dick. That is the world we live in now. Probably something more like that. Make it a little more subtle. A little more subtle. Then we could turn, like, these tattoos into, you know, various, like, make them the techno symbols that I have on Omega's clothing. Something like that, maybe. I'm a little pantsy doodle. I do feel like he needs more glitz, some more glam. I don't know where to do for it though. Like out of his setup. But that is, I do kind of like that little entirely pointless fucking top. But I do feel like it needs something else. Yeah. No, that would just be a leotard at that point. Maybe we should give it some sleeves. We give it sleeves. I don't know, it gives more to like more what's going on up here. Ew. We just layer 1. Have this. Would these also be mesh? I think they'd be mesh. But we could be extra. Like real extra. And do the not mesh part like that going up. This outfit is ridiculous. I kind of like it just because of how fucking silly it is. Okay. Alright, now let's go over our other boyo. And so him we're going to do as a leotard. And so he will go down here. And two. So straight down. Like that. Oh, hello, the cartoon legend. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Cute Gamer Grill. Happy to see you. Give him like a little cross crop top kind of thing. With the other parts being mesh. Aloha. We're doing character design stuff right now. We're designing the outfit for a male version of my robot, my nanomachine swarm. So that's their non-binary form. So I'm using Kamina because he's basically the ideal male that would be for this form. And so we're trying out some different outfits currently. So, whoop, wrong thing. So first one was doing a very, very slutty outfit. And so this one I was thinking of just doing as a leotard going down. So got his Dickorino down there. And so it would be like that. I gotta adjust this cross a bit. I gotta make sure there's adequate dick coverage. So something like that would be for like the leotard. And then, so using that logic, this would be mesh, I guess. And then we would stick with our fingerless gloves. So we got our Gloverinos. Gloverinos. Up. There we go. God, he's slutty. I love it. I love it. We love our men to be slutty as fuck. Power lines. Over here. And up. Side. Up. Side. And then probably down the neck. Over to the shoulder. I'm sorry if any of this just seems like absolute gibberish when I'm describing it. But it'll make sense, hopefully. Because it's me actively thinking through how I want him to look. And there we go. For the hands. And then maybe since we're doing a leotard here, we could give him some pants. thinking, like, perhaps doing it inside exposed. So, like, kind of hard to explain here, but basically, the inside of the pants leg is going to be, it's free real estate. So, this area is just blank. And then so as a description, we would have, I think it would be this, be blank. If that makes sense. So, I don't like this. Oh, we're gonna try wrapping this leotard out separately. So we got our, and obviously it has to go across the man tits, lest our bara shame be exposed to the masses. What's this about? We're talking about slutty men, Master Fail. How about good old-fashioned slutty men? Okay, so do like that, and so then part of that's the neck, so that. So that would be kind of how this leotard would look. Going across the... This would probably be lower. Now that I think about it, it'd probably be actually... like here and... yeah, probably about there. And then we erase these. Okay. So we got our little cross motif, and then you would have like his shoulders. There. There. And we got our nice abs. I like to keep these like real chevron. And then, oh yeah, we gotta do our notch power lines.
Shampoo hat.
So this part is actually change that, add a new layer so we can indicate the difference. Do like this part is going to be exposed. So we'll add in some leg there. Hey Thomas, welcome, welcome. How you doing? We're designing slutty boys. Oh, that should be further down. Yeah, and got our like feet going down here. Just these little stand-in feet. How you doing, Thomas? So that was what conceptually I'm thinking for this. It'll have little magic symbols on it, because that's what all of Omega's clothes have. So, I don't know. How do you guys think about that idea in massive short form? Alternative would be we've got our sorry. There we go. As is tradition, we got this thing going on. Except it goes right into a T. A little bar of titties. Our chevron abs. So you know that there's nipples.
Sonic boom!
Sonic boom! Go down here until we get you. And we'll give him some pantaloons. Probably still go with the slutty half exposed. These are like basically, it's basically like chaps, I guess reverse chaps. Except these are assed chaps as opposed to assless chaps, which is actually, if you know anything about chaps, assless chaps is literally just ash. It's just that. Just chaps. We got him. You know, the more I look at it, the more I think the leotard is the way to go. As slutty as this is, I think the leotard is the better setup. Okay. Checking stuff. Alright, so now we're gonna do careful with racing. Go. Edit this. All the way down his slutty body. This is all going to be mesh right here, the parts that I'm indicating that aren't his neck. So all of this, all of that is going to be mesh. So I got that hand done. Be covered. Yeah, presumably there's other fingers here. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to blackenate this. And that seals that. Inside me, everybody's voice. From afar. Munching some fresh baked banana bread. What's up? We're just we've settled on the basic design of our male form of Sigma. So we're gonna give him like a leotard that he is wearing. So that was the lion's share of what we've been doing. Everyone stand for the transnational anthem. Yeah. inside me. Everybody's voice. I'm not there. Nothing from afar. Go back. Nowhere. No. About me. Not to blame. I'll be wrong. Those changes change me. Change will no longer change me. Light. How are you doing tonight, Zara? Punch. Zira is doing fine. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. I'll add in the energy lines later. I don't want to get too messy with my blackness. No. No. And we got our pantaloons. Obliques. Into our abs. Actually, that makes more sense. I don't need to do it that way. I can go like they're plates. leaks in there. Rest of the arm. A little number, correct it. Go to the loan. Hello, Pendragon. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. How you doing? We're doing our character design of Sigma, the male form of Omega. So we're just currently doing some outlining and stuff to see if we like the way concept comes together. Do 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 do. How are you doing tonight, Pem? Living the dream? You were sleepy. The art looks really good. Well, thank you. I'm not, this is not really me doing any, I'm just like basically imprinting ideas onto finished art already, like actual people art. So in the future, the plan would be to, to do this as myself rather than just, basically tracing over it. But this will at least get me an idea of how I want it to look. So how are you liking the expansion? I know you said it was really cute. I'm curious, what about it is so darn cute? Yeah, I find it because I really struggle starting with from nowhere. Like, if I can at least, use something as a way to basically get my ideas out there, like putting ideas on top of existing ones, it just helps me frame what I'm trying to do. Oh, The names of the new Pokemon are actually really happy. Monkey Dory, Monkey Dorky, Okie Dokie, and Finazapity. I watched a little of the Jeremy video you sent me how I'm looking out for god-killing tropes, which are actually plentiful. I also love when my pretty good at actual Japanese folklore. And the same thing, split up other people's stuff and tried to gain some knowledge from that. Thank you, Cute Gamer Grill. Yeah, I'm still, I find it is helpful, for me, because I don't know, man. I'm just not good at stuff. But, like, doing this just really helps because, like, part of it is it's practicing. Like, this is probably how far I should be moving my arm or whatever during this. Do you have an end goal for your art practice? Is this just a fun hobby? Well, my end goal is I want to draw the type of fetish porn that I like in the world. That is literally my goal. That's what got me into art in the first place, is I want to draw fetish porn. But, as an aside from that, I just enjoy being able to, like, visualize characters and stuff. Like, handing, like, my artwork to somebody to be, like, as a ref image is really cool, because it's like, this is the kind of thing that I wanted, and so it helps me actually get that. Art is such a good process. Hey, consider! This is such a great goal. A wholesome pursuit. Can we have a shout out, please, for Consider? He is a very cute little Scottish nerd dragon. Very silly. Very sweet. Look at this. Look at this cute bean. Fetishes. Various feminization NTR concepts, basically. Involving gals with dicks, etc. The Obsidia, born in summary. But yeah, so that's kind of the end goal. Look at this boyo. Not a bad trace if I didn't say so myself. But yeah, literally the exact image that got me interested in learning art was from an artist called Toxic, who she like near exclusively draws like goblin short stacks, doing various lewd things, and so it was a picture she did of her masturbating while drawing, and it's her and the comments is like, yeah, fucking take that, little goblin, yeah, I'm gonna fill you full of so many dicks and stuff like that. I'm like, I want to be an artist who can look at my own artwork and be like, yep, that's what I want. Draw some dorks and that's about it. Hey, that's a good goal, consider. That is a very good goal. It's a more wholesome goal than mine. Alright, so let's go. Nope, too big. Go for a darker blue. The sclera. That's not dark enough blue. It blended in too much with the other blue. There we go. Being able to put a lot of horny energy into picture makes it so much better for sure. So for those of you, would that be net or rare? It's the cuckoldry stuff. I live for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna call it that actually. Now that I look at it, I'd have to do it differently. So let's go. Go to basic. Nice chunky. You. Oh, Ubu, thank you for the 20-month resub. 20 months, holy moly, indeed. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of the love and support, Ubu. what was the other word you used? Notori. I don't know what that is. I feel like somebody's asked me that before, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Ew. Harvest a little color from that. Always loved this model, it's so expressive. Oh, thank you. Squiver did a great job with 3D Cydia. I just wish I had better tracking software for it. Or tracking, like, hardware for it, but I don't. Tragically so. So, because of that, like, I can't do as much as I would like with her. Notori means protagonist take antagonist girlfriend. Oh, so it's like the reverse. It's reverse cuckoldry. No, I definitely like Nenorare because there is like a very much a preferred scenario for it for me. And like there is a moment that I love out of most NTR dojins where it's the girl being like, or the girl or guy, depending, being like, don't look at me, as she's just fucking coming her brains out. That is such a good point. I love it. I love that shit. Yeah, I know. It's just a different side of it. I get it. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Zara. I like watching my protagonist suffer. I'm sorry. It's like why Mashu fucking fate porn is like my preferred NTR experience because it is all about watching people suffer. I say this, I'm a good person. I don't actually wish bad things upon anybody in real life. However, when it comes to anime characters, I like watching them be destroyed. You know, you say that, Zara. You say that. 90% of my players' suffering is 1,000,000% self-inflicted. They go out of their way to suffer. What do I do with gloves? I think I'd get them as like a light color. I'm the good guy as the DM. It's my players who are wrong. They're the ones who like to be miserable. Not me. It was great because I remember telling them... That didn't work. I remember telling them when they were doing all these horribly sad things for their characters to go through during the early part of the campaign, and I was like, guys, you do realize this is like the happy part of the campaign. You are setting yourselves up for being very sad later on. And they were like, yeah, we know, we're about it. And I'm like, okay, that's the way you want it. That's the way you'll get it. And then they did, and they have been sad ever since. But you gotta be sad in order to get happy, I guess. like strip. Ooh, that actually I kind of about that. No. Went from I don't feel like streaming to full 3D city up, peer pressure for the win, and then it got worse. Yep, that is my my Ashes of the Last War campaign in summary is, and then it got worse. Like, I had originally designed this campaign so like 90% of the people who get fucked over in it are like your NPC companions. But my players decided they wanted in on the action. They too wish to be miserable. Because the way it works is I generally don't like making people have their characters suffer unless they like want me to, because NPCs, I could be as mean to NPCs as I want because they're just my characters. But like for the players people, like I don't want to do anything that makes them have like less fun or anything. So all of my players have talked to me a lot about how they wanted me to ruin their NPC, or to ruin their characters' days. And who am I to disagree? Who am I to say no to my lovely players? Look at that handsome devil. And then there was a dating sim. Oh man. The dating sim. You know, it's great because it only gets worse. If you are dealing with the dating sim, you didn't get to be like the true mega oof, which is a Sharon's companion quest after the dating sim. Where I got to fucking whip out some lore about two of the players' characters I've been waiting like a year to disclose about who killed their mom. Oh wait, that is supposed to be this. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hot. I kind of like this fucking Camino design. It is pretty hot. Fucking slutty leotard for the win. Peachy. I'm just doing like a quick color job. Just to distinguish some of the party doodles. So let's go through that. Oh god! Those were done on this layer. Cranberries. Alright, I need a new layer. There we go. Looks like some Tron Rule 34 goals. That means I'm doing my job. We did it all for the Robussy. Good news is I can just color the shit out of this since I can't go over his clothing and stuff. then just erase over parts that are like in his eyes. My name is Sigma, and I'm a pretty man. That is a takeaway from this art piece. You love to see it. Oh, let's go back here. Grab these lines. Gotta go thinner than that. There we go. Add a little shim sham shoozle over here. So I don't actually feel like writing out all those symbols. He's so pretty. I love him. That's my goal with Omega, is each form sexier than the last. I still think the Omega design is probably the best, but I give some props out to this boy. He got it going on. My favorite Greek letter is, I don't know what that is. I don't read Greek. But I'm going to assume that was Omega. No, that's not Omega. I'm going to assume that's Sigma or something. Probably emphasis on force or something. That boy is hot. Oh, Theta! I once played a character in a Dark Heresy campaign called he was a tech priest. Yeah, he was a tech priest that I played and then made an NPC for a future campaign named Sigma Theta Nu, and it would be shortened to Stan. I always did that with every Mechanicus character. I would always have their name be like something you pronounce as a normal like name, but it always stood for like Greek letters and stuff. So Sigma Theta Nu, otherwise known as Stan, and then I played Alpha Rochi 13, who was Arc 13, was my Skitarii. But I love that shit. As much as Loth hates acronyms, I fucking live for them. I make an acronym out of everything. Like, in my homebrew campaign, Nexus, I brought in this thing that I have from like a different homebrew world I was writing called an Aegis suit, because Aegis is the mythical shield of Athena that protects her. So Aegis is basically a power armor suit, and it stands for Armored Environmental Ground Interdiction System. And I'm like, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. A good acronym, fucking, that shit gets me hard. So hard. Alright, we have secured, officially, one boyo. Probably delete this other stuff I ended up not using. Where was that from? Layer 3? There we go. Acronym me this, pants grab. Ketis attention naturally trans sex giving receptacle and bussy. I don't know. I tried. I only just figured. There we go. It was that layer. I was just not on it. Naturally transgender. So really trans are proud of what they're packing. I've told you before, Zara, that it's a part of who I am. I don't plan on getting it changed. I personally don't like vaginas enough to get one. So we're gonna put that closer to the center. There we go. A natural transfer. So, I'm glad you like the pants grab acronym. Guy are the only two I know. Oh, that's good. I'm happy that's the situation for you, Zara. You don't feel ostracized. Just do a quick little snippy doodle. Right. Okay. I'll be honest, everybody. I would like to get to doing alpha, but I didn't really think I'd be streaming today anyway. So I've already done like 2 hours, but here is the doodle I did conceptually of alpha. Like, I just did this a couple months ago, I think. But yeah, so this is the difference with Omega. So Alpha, instead of having crop top and this like skirt setup, is gonna have high slit. I didn't do darker color in that. These high slit kind of dress, showing them juicy thighs. And these thigh highs. We got that tum. You love to see that tum up in here. And then gonna give her just some fucking enormous bazongas. And then she's gonna have these her top is gonna be like a compromise and not a crop top, but not the leotard. And then she's gonna have these elbow or these what's the word? Upper arm length gloves. Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division is your fictional favorite agency. Yes, that is 100% true, Law. I live for S.H.I.E.L.D. I gotta find something. Before we end tonight, I have to show you some of the greatest acronyms I've ever made. But first, we've got Theo, the cutest Osakan, with a big Death Knight hug request. So, get your hugging utensils ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a burl. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so I played this sci-fi RPG called Manhunter a couple years ago with my partner, and one of the characters I played in it was a Skaven mad scientist, basically, who he was a little rat man, who what's it called? Who had the most ridiculous like psychic inventions that he made. So as long as he had like Psyker Brain, he could basically turn it into a magic gizmo that could duplicate the psychic abilities. So his name was Skrin. He was Skrin Weirdzik, or as he would say it, Skrin Weirdzik. And I got the Skrin from literally Total Warhammer's random general name. But so I came up with funny acronyms for like all of his gizmos. Actually, I only did it for one of his gizmos now that I look at it. But his starter mad science invention was basically it did automatic protection against mind control and any mind affecting abilities. So he called it his Skrinergy Weird Ward, and it was literally a tinfoil hat that would pop out of like a secret collar that he wore and then just pop onto his head if anybody tried to use psychic powers on him. But here we go. He had his one second. He had his where's the other part of that? One second. Sorry guys. I'm trying to find the continuation of this. I don't know where I put that, because it's been too long. Oh, here we go. So, I have two names for this basically super telekinesis gizmo. And mind you, he is a rat man. So one name is, the acronym is Rat Trap, and it stands for the Rapid Aetheric Transmittal and Telekinetic Retrieval Apparatus Package, otherwise known as Rat Trap, or the Super Rat, which stands for Skrin's Ultimate Personal Energy Retrieval and Rapid Aetheric Transmitter. So I hope you guys like that. Those are some of my greatest acronyms I've ever made. Another character I played in that campaign was, her name was Valkyrie, and she was basically a intelligent AI. What the hell is her character sheet? There it is. She was an intelligent AI who existed in cyberspace, and so her name was also an acronym. So it stood for the Virtual Adaptive Light and Kinetic Yield Response Intelligence Engram, otherwise known as Valkyrie. So, yeah, I got acronyms for days. I got acronyms for days. I love my fucking notes. The best part of an Obsidia fucking character design stream is the madness that is my various notes I write on sheets. But we got Hot Sigma. He's ready to roll. In the future, we can do more work with him. Get him all sexified. But this was great work, everybody. Thank you all so much for contributing and hanging out with me. I know that you could be doing literally anything else on a Wednesday night. So it means a lot to me that you came out to hang out with me. And I gotta turn off. There we go. Sorry, seahorse. Here we go. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna end early here tonight because I'm gonna make a sandwich and then I'm gonna go shave. and just kind of vibe for a bit because this week has been very stressful. So, over here. All right, everybody. If you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch, give me a sub over on YouTube, a follow on Twitter, and you can join my Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. I want you all to know you're all beautiful, amazing, and valid people, and I hope you enjoy spending your nights with me nearly as much as I enjoy spending them with you. And never forget the most important part, which is the world is better having you in it. Um, our plan for next week is the Wolfo is home. So I'll see the Wolfo when they're done playing their video games. Um, plan is Monday, we're going to do more Ashes of the Last War. There'll be no stream on Wednesday. I have other hot girl stuff I'm doing. And then Thursday, I should be over on B's channel for more Deadlands. So if you want to go check that out, be sure to do so. I was feeling very, very blah today, very disappointed in myself, etc. So I'm really happy you guys decided to hang out with me when I wasn't feeling super swell. And you guys definitely did boost my mood a lot. So I just want you to know I'm really happy to have you in my life and a part of my community. So tonight we are gonna raid. I raided her. Let's raid Calliope. She's cutie. She's a cutie pie. She's a little tiefling gal. If you're a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you're a sub, please copy down the knight's message. We are going to be raiding Calliope. She is playing a game called AI, the Seminium Files. I don't know what the fuck that is. Calliope, a long day. But I'm going to go make a tasty sandwich. It's going to be quite delish. So I look forward to scrumdiddlyumptiousing it. But yeah, have a great night, everybody. I will see you later. Sweet dreams. Bye.